So there was something I was reminded of a couple days ago when it got sunny and warm here and the ground started, the frost started coming up out of the ground as I was headed down my driveway. And my tires weren't spinning in the mud because we put these cement pads in last summer. We've got, how many sections do we have to go? 2 or 3, probably 4. We've got a few more to go here. I don't know, 2 or 3 to make it down to the road. It was so nice. Today we drove home and we were just able to drive right up. In the past, before we had this nice concrete driveway, our tires would spin in the mud and we'd have to park down there and carry our groceries and everything up because the driveway just became deep ruts of mud, even though we had gravel in some spots. And yeah, it was awful each spring. But look at this. All that hard work, and the money of course, paid off this spring. It's so nice. It's so nice. So we've been in this house a long time, and slowly over the years we've been putting in sections very slowly. We still have to go in front of the house and put steps in the front. So when you do things on your own, sometimes it takes a while to find the time and the money to do it. But it was that. I am so thankful we did that last summer. All right, I was just inside on the phone with Dutch because he's working downstate this week. And he said to me, sap running? I said, I have no idea. So I came out to check, and yes, indeed, the sap was running today. So now I'm going to change the bag because the bag in here is almost full. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's still, it's frozen in the bottom still. Okay, I can't do this with one hand, and it's slippery here on the ice. I put the bag in the other bucket, and I moved the hose, and so this one is good, and it's frozen down here inside, so you can see why it doesn't run, because it freezes in the tree. The buckets, or the bags, are switched. So I suppose I should go check the other one out in the woods, but I'm going to go get a jacket because even though it was warm enough for the sap to flow in the trees, it's cold out here now, and it's almost 8 p.m. Okay, I'm out in the woods trying to remember where the trees were that we tapped, Dutch tapped. Oh, I see them. Yeah, the snow is much softer today. So you can tell right there it's warmer. Let's see, what's the best way to get to these? I don't know. Hang on. Hey, buddy. Oh, good boy. At least he came when I called him. Whew. I'm working on that one. Oh, I'm going to kill myself on these branches. All to see if there's sap in the bucket. And I didn't bring another bag. Oh, I thought I was recording myself. I'm not. All right, here's the bucket. I wonder if I can get the cover off. I grabbed a jacket, but I didn't grab gloves. No, there's no. Oh, there's a little tiny bit in the bottom of this one. Huh. So, is it possible that it's colder here in the woods than next to the house? Oh, it's me, so he's going to get a little treat. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here's the thing with Wilder. You know, he's 8 months old, 8.5 months old, and I want him to come when he's called, and for the most part he does, except when he's distracted by something like Piper. Oh, he found that stick that Dutch gave him the other day. Oh, there he is. Where's your stick? And it's getting dark here. It's hard to tell on the camera, except it's probably grainy. When you see this footage, it'll be all grainy. Oh. So there was like an inch of frozen sap in the bottom of that one. So, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's cold. It feels colder here. It feels colder in the woods. So I don't know. I am completely new to the maple tree tapping thing. If we get some maple syrup, that'd be cool. Okay, if you want to know the truth, I never even cared for the flavor, for the taste, for real maple syrup. But Elisa likes it. She's like, yeah, let's tap the trees and get some maple syrup. So we'll see how it goes. I've wanted to do it because it's just kind of a cool thing to do. Come on, boy. Where's your stick? Where's your stick? Oh, there's Piper. What are you doing there, Piper? I didn't even see you. Oh, you're a good girl. Did you find something there? She's probably spotted a squirrel or something. And don't worry, she never gets them. She just has so much fun chasing them down. I don't know if you could see that. She just went under all those logs. She's so tiny. Especially compared to this guy here. Oh. Hi. Oh, what do you want? You want a treat? Yeah. So I've been learning about training your animals with rewarding them. And the one, I can't remember what it's called, some kind of training. And the video I watched, the woman said you have to find something that they really, really like. And then you reward them with that when they come, when you call them. And, you know, in the past, I never liked the idea of rewarding a dog with food. I wanted them to listen and come when I called. So I've been watching these videos on dog training and conditioning them to come. And they say you have to find something that they really, really want. And then when you call them, you reward them with that. And I never liked the idea of rewarding with food, but it seems to work. So I thought, I'll give it a shot and try it. And I was trying to think, what does he really, really like? And you only give it to them when they respond to your call. When you give them, this lady use a whistle, or, you know, and then you can say, you know, come in the dog's name, come Wilder. So when they hear that, they come because they want to please you. And they, oh, see, he's here now. He just heard me say that quietly. Oh, yes, such a good boy. And I thought, what's the one thing that Wilder likes? Because we already give them, you know, little dog treats here and there. And the one thing he really, really likes, and he always wants, is Piper's dog food. We give her a different dog food because he's still on puppy food, because he's a puppy, but the puppy food is too fattening for Piper, and she was getting kind of pudgy on the puppy food, so we had to, now we separate them, which has been hard too, because I've always left the food out and let the dogs eat when they were hungry, and I never had a problem with that. They never got fat or overweight or anything, except for Piper gaining weight, eating the puppy food. So she really wants the puppy food, and he really, really wants. Wilder, don't dig there. Wilder, he'll dig up the foundation of our house. Come on, let's go in the house. Now that he's got dirt all over him. Come on. Good boy. Yeah, come on. Anyway, so, wrong light. The one thing that Wilder really, really, really likes is Piper's food. So I just give it, and it's so, they're little tiny pieces of food. So are his. They're just these little things. So when he comes, when I call him, I just give him one or two of those, and he just loves it. Right? Yeah. He heard me say that again. Good boy. Now Piper's outside. She was following the trail of a squirrel behind the house, but she'll come in when she gets cold. I'm not worried about her. She never takes off. Well, once in a while she'll run down the road to visit a neighbor. Look, she came back. I know it's really dark there. Welcome home, Piper.